One more time. Okay, we got another show today. Good people. Taking these calls, still taking them. Not gonna stop. It's getting interesting to the point where it's a repetitious pattern. So we're gonna talk about marriage today. Everybody's seeing the Instagram posts. Everybody's on YouTube. Everybody's getting the online information. Everybody knows about the online dating, and we see our parents. We see our elders, uncles, aunts, married in long-term marriages. We've seen the divorces. We've seen it get ugly. I want to say marriage is for the Hall of Famers. That's the name of this show today. Marriage is for the Hall of Famers. When I say marriage is for the Hall of Famers, I'm talking about the exception to the rule. Marriage is not for everybody, especially today. Marriage is not for everybody, and especially today. The morals and values and the ethics, the approach, the mindset, and the mentality, it is changing, okay, from over the years. There are people that are built differently. So when we get into this marriage piece, we want to make sure we understand that marriage is not for everybody. People jump into marriage, they complain about how hard it is. Is it worth it? Is it for me? It's not for everybody. It's only for the select few, those Hall of Famers that's going to be in the game for the love and the passion for the long haul with the person that they choose strategically that could fit the needs that to help them reach their common goal, which is to share life with each other. Marriage is for the Hall of Famers because if you just want to play the game, you can go to the court up the street. You can go to the tennis court down the block. If you want to just go to the gym, you can play racquetball. But the Hall of Famers are serious and passionate about the game. They are very serious and strategic, and they put the time, work, and effort in. So now, when we say marriage is for the Hall of Famers, I'm not talking about the piece of paper. Let's take the contract out, people. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about two people who understand the process, who understands the path, the destination, the journey. People who want to educate themselves about themselves and learn about the opposite sex so they can sit down and they can do life together. It's not about you. It's certain criteria if you're going to be a Hall of Famer. Nobody is guaranteed in this game. Nobody is guaranteed. Nobody gets out of this with insurance. Nobody gets into this knowing at the end of the day that I got this, it's covered, and I'm going to win. That's not how this works. So I'm listening to the young people talk about marriage, and then we're talking about the contract. I'm talking about when you get comfortable with yourself after you done ripping and running the streets, when you get to know yourself, when you get grounded and comfortable with who you are, when your friends and your family no longer have grave or a huge impact on your decision making process, and when you get ready for this family, when you want to build the son and the daughter, when you want to create your lineage, when you want to have peace and build a home and have peace inside of your home, this is the time, is what I'm talking about. This is for the people who I'm speaking to tonight. Marriage is not for everybody. It's for the Hall of Famers. It's for the people who know themselves and understand the opposite sex and want to sit down and they want to do this life journey. So I want to put some safeguards in there. Hopefully, these are just in general. You know, my stuff is researched. I don't give you my opinion. I'm telling you what's been working from people who are newlyweds up to 2 years to 5 years to 15 years to 37 years up to 45 and 46 years of marriage. Each situation is different. Each situation and the marriages are different, good people. I want y'all to understand that. But at the end of the day, what I need you to know and understand is that there's a general common ground. There's a general fundamental basic foundation that they all have in common, even though they're all very, very different. Okay. So now we're talking about these Hall of Famers. So the Hall of Famers, the people who are going to go to the end, the people who are going to set the bar, be the role models and the examples, these are the Hall of Famers that I'm talking about. Because today we got people that think very, very differently. We're in a very individualistic, independent society. And if you're going to talk about being a Hall of Famer in marriage, what you cannot do is be an independent individual. Okay. Now, you come together. It's going to take two individuals, okay, who have experienced independent lifestyles, and then they have to come together so that they can be married for a long period of time. So what we're going to try to do is put some parameters in place so that we can try to help you be strong where you are weak. Okay. We're going to have to go back to the old school. And I'm really, really talking to my young people for sure, 35 and under. Okay. Because the older folks, they get it. We're cut from that cloth. Your elders, you have to find a group of married couples who have at least 10 years or better on you, at least 10 years or better, because you're going to encounter situations where you're going to need some wise counsel. You are going to be stuck. You are going to be in a situation that you do not understand. And this is where the passion and the purpose and then understanding the destination is going to kick in. So I would advise you to get you some couples who have, I'm going to say at least 3 couples. If you can get more, beautiful. If you can get more than 3 couples, do that. Make it happen. If you can get at least 3 couples with 10 years or better on you and your wife or you and your husband, you want to put that safeguard and those parameters around you because they've been through some things. And each one of those couples are going to have a different experience that they can share with you, that can help you through those rough patches and the rough times. When I say marriage, it's for the Hall of Famers. We want to first help you understand that you have to know who you are and what you want first. You can't walk up on the perfect person and be half of the man or the woman that you should be. You cannot walk up on the perfect person and be half of the man or woman that you're supposed to be. And you want to get through this process and make it to your destination. So first, you want to get you together. You want to find that person who matches and gels with your situation. You have to share that common ground. You have to have those things in common off the top, and they can't be sex, y'all. I know we all love it. Sex is a beautiful thing. Come on, y'all. We know what it is. We want to do that. That's what makes us feel good. That's the warm and fuzzies, right? But realistically, let's just say y'all real, you strong in that area. And you got like 2-hour sessions, okay? But after them 2-hour sessions, y'all, it's still at least another 12 hours in this conscious day that we're going to have to handle, right? After we get done with that part. So when you with the Hall of Famers, you're going to have to put those parameters around you, the elders, the married couples. You're going to have to know who you are. You're going to have to find that conscious person that can sit down and share that common ground and those values with you. Then let's go to your friends. You're going to have to be around friends who value marriage. If they don't value marriage, that's cool. Don't be upset. That's not really your fight. You just need to know that they don't value marriage and you can't share some of your things with them, especially not all of it with nobody. But some things you just won't be able to share with the people that you love that's close to you when it comes to the marriage if they don't value it. Have to be careful because those friends could be very detrimental to your Hall of Fame, your marriage, your situation. When we say marriage is for the Hall of Famers, your extended family, your aunties, uncles, your cousins, same thing as your friends. If they don't value marriage, you have to be careful what and how you share with them. Because if you are prepared yourself, remember, this is for a select few people. This is not for everybody. This is for the Hall of Famers. These are for the exceptions to the rule. Take a couple examples. When I say the exceptions to the rule, which meaning Hall of Famers, right, the select few, you've never heard any doctor tell you, oh, medical school is easy, it's fun, it's quick, go ahead, get you some, go do that. They're not going to tell you that. It's for the select few, the above average, the Hall of Famers, the people who have the passion for the purpose to get to the destination. Those are the people that become doctors and go to medical school. If we say Hall of Famers in sports, we've seen our, our Dr. J's, the Michael Jordans, the Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons. These are the Hall of Famers. These are the old heads, the triple OGs, as they call them, who made it through the test of time. They had the passion and the purpose. They understood the process to the destination. You see, you can go from sports to marriage, and you can keep interchanging this because the basic fundamental foundation is the same. These people share a common ground, even though they're in different arenas, different sports, different situations, organizations, institutions, but it's the same foundation. So when I hear people talking about marriage, and I'm telling you it's not for everybody. So when I'm listening to them, I'm saying, well, it's not for you anyway. So you need to date. You need to get you somebody that you can spend your time with for as long as that lasts, because marriage is not for you. And that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You do your thing. Hey, what's going on? So when I say marriage is for the Hall of Famers, we use that example and we talking about doctors. Everybody can't go to medical school. Everybody will not be a medical doctor. And everybody is not going to get into a marriage and keep it consistent and be able to take it to the long haul, to be able to go through that process and have that basic foundation to get to that destination. So you're looking at these things when you're talking to people. You want to put those safeguards and parameters in place. Is first, you have to know who you are. Second, you need to know who they are, your spouse. And then third, you need to put those elders in place who are married, who can help you through that process when you get to those days where it get difficult. So all of these things that we have on the Clipperdome Chronicles is about relationships. This is our 227 video. You have to go back and you have to watch these videos time and time again. You're not going to get it overnight. It's just like the Hall of Famers. It's a career. It's a total process. You're not going to get it in the first year. You're not going to get it in the second year. You must continue this process. You have to keep playing the game, if you will. And you have to stay diligent, be passionate with the purpose, and you have to stick to the foundation to get to that destination. So we wanted to put that out here. We want you to call in. Just send us some information. This is not the end all be all cure all. This is just some things we want to put in place to start a discussion. So this video could have went easy 3 hours, but we're going to keep it short and sweet because we are doing this Instagram, YouTube thing. So we want you to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipperdome Chronicles. Thank you.